Hey guys, what's up? Sorry, I'm going to adjust the camera real fast, and my video is really bright. Sorry about that. If I can shine a little bit away, that work? Okay. Sorry if I'm out of breath. Just got back from hanging out with friends, but I tried to do this video like 6 times, and it keeps getting interrupted. My mom's not gonna be home until tomorrow, so I'm gonna try to do it now. This video is my opinion on some stuff that you should be able to know to do, be able to at least know the concept of, and be able to do them a little bit. Maybe not practice like every day on them, but once you get on a tournament team, start practicing every day. This stuff will help you get on a tournament team. Um, I'm going to go from what I think is probably the least important to the most important. And a lot of people might get mad at me what I think is the least important. A lot of people might get mad at me what I think is the most important. It's just by how I play, I think. And I play corner, so corner slash mid, because every now and then I'll jump in the middle area. Actually, I preferably go middle, but whatever. They need me there, so um, sorry. Personally, the least important thing I can think of in paintball is snap shooting. That's just me. Because yeah, you need to know how to snap, but it's not really a hard concept to learn. Come out real fast, shoot. Come out real fast, shoot. Come out with the other side, shoot. And if you can keep a lane down, you won't need to. So now obviously they can snap, you can go in, then you would have to learn how to snap. But I personally never really tried practicing snapping, but I'm still a good not a good snapper. I'm an okay snapper. Like, I've won games like that just by snapping. It's not that hard. Maybe to me personally. Then, probably your shooting ability. And no, reloading. I take that back. People say, well, why is reloading more important than snapping? Because reloading, you have to have paint to shoot, right? Snapping, I mean, you can come out and shoot, but once you run out of paint, what you gonna do? You can't do anything. So, I think reloading it should be probably one of the top, but people would get mad. Um, you need to know how to reload. Like, you need to know how to keep your gun up. If you're in semi-auto, it's even going to be even harder. That's why you get a light gun. Keep your gun up and pour. Keep your head up. Shoot. Pour and then dump and then go. And then after that, your shooting ability. By that, you need like accuracy and how fast you can shoot. If you're in PSP, just accuracy. If you're not in PSP, you need to work on your walking. I think the average semi-auto player shoots about 12, but on my team we have a standard of 15 at least on average. Now, obviously, on slow days I might only shoot 13, but my average is 16. I'm one of the slowest shooters. We have a kid that only shoots 14, but then again, he and another guy switch and they'll play Snake. And that guy only shoots, I think, like 15. But I am a slower shooter. We have one guy, our sub actually. He wanted to play sub because he can't afford it all the time. He can shoot 20, and then another kid, our front D side, can shoot 21. And then after that, definitely communication. You have to be able to communicate. What we do is, our 3-man we did this, our 5-man will kind of be doing this. Like, a lot of people say, oh, just use a coach. Well, the tournaments we go to don't allow us to use coaches. But what happened is we'll sit there, and I'll yell, let's I'm going to do a 3-man, then I'm going to do a 5-man example. I'm going to Snake side. If I see a guy moving up on Dorito side, I'll keep shooting where I'm going to be shooting. Try to keep their head down. And I'll tilt my head over and say, Ken, old back center guy. I said, Ken. He'll look at me and he'll be shooting too. And then I'll say, watch D side, D2, D1, whatever. And then he'll like keep shooting where he's shooting, and then he'll lean over and yell at Chris, our D side player. That way, if I see something that Chris doesn't see, I'll yell it and then make sure everyone knows about it. Chris will do the same thing. He'll yell it, and then Kent is the loudest yeller. He'll yell it to all of us. Now what we're doing is with 5-man, pretty much the exact same thing, but it's corners and the back center player doing that. Corners will be like, hey, watch S1, watch S1. The other guy will say, hey, watch S1, and then that corner will say it to his front player. He'll say S1, S1, because if he gets a shot on him, take it. It's pretty much like, let's say you have a guy S1, snake corner, back center, D1, and then D3. I mean, let's say there's 10 Ds, okay? That's a big field. The snake guy will say, and there's 5 snakes, okay? The snake guy will say S1, so that way that snake player knows, and then he'll turn around and say S1 to the back center. The back center guy will get it. He'll say S1. The back corner guy, the D corner guy, which is usually me, will get it. I'll say it to the front D, and then he will be able to shoot. Give our angle. That way we always have communication going. We're always talking. Someone's out, I'm usually the person to yell it out first. I'm like, hey, he's out! I mean, there'd be times that, like, refs, like, I would hit the guy, and the refs wouldn't even be there. And these were great refs at our tournament. And I would just be like, he's out, he's out, he's out. And one of the refs said, how did you know he was out? I'm like, because the paint breaks. I mean, it wasn't bad paint. I'm like, it breaks. If I know it's going to hit him, I'll yell it and have you go check him at least. We did get screwed over a little, but that's fine. I mean, it always happens. And then, probably, what I think is most important is running and gunning. Because if you can't run and gun, you can't close out a game. And if it comes down to it, you can't defend yourself. So you're going to have to work on being able to move and then switch hands. I'm going to add switch hands to this and snapping. You're going to have to be able to switch hands that we can snap on each side. But you're also going to have to be able to run and gun with both hands. Off the break, run with one hand, run with the other hand. So, if I can remember what I exactly said, from like the most important to the least important, definitely running and gunning, communication, switch those. Communication, running and gunning, then reloading, then shooting ability, then snapping. I switched 4 of them around. But I mean, still, it's kind of the same general area. But yeah, if you guys can work on those, or if you know how to do those, you'll probably be able to get on team pretty easy. You don't have to, but it always helps. Like, there's a kid on our team. Doesn't communicate, but he can shoot fast, he can run a gun, and he can snap. It's close enough. We have another kid. He can't shoot fast. He's not that great of a shooter, but he can snap. He can reload okay. Like, he'll keep his gun kind of like this, and then when he sees someone, he'll come up and start shooting one finger, and then he'll drop his hopper and go to town. Drop his pod and go to town. But he's also bad at communication. But then again, he's a great runner gunner and great snapper. Me, I like to think I'm great at everything, but I'm not. I'm good at communication because our 3-man tournament, I wasn't supposed to communicate, but I was communicating more than anyone else. I I think I'm a pretty good shooter because I can shoot kind of fast, and I always keep paint going. It's like, ah! Sorry, I've had 3 Red Bulls already in about an hour's worth of time. I might put another video up tonight, but thanks for watching, guys. PFC, God bless. Hopefully you guys can spread the word and maybe get a few more subscribers. I have 1. Thank you, girl paintballer. I might start posting these up to PB Nation or something. But thanks, guys. See ya.